Have you been planning to buy a new pair of AirPods this year? Well, if you waited this long, you might want to wait a bit more and watch this video because Apple has many new AirPods planned for launch later this year. In this video, I'll tell you about each of the new AirPods Apple has planned, the features, the price, and also closer to the end of the video, we'll talk about a secret new pair of earphones that Apple might launch this year as well. Okay, so what AirPods does Apple sell today and which ones are they planning to update? When it comes to in-ear earphones today, Apple sells the regular AirPods 2 and 3 and also the AirPods Pro 2. Apart from this, they also sell the AirPods Max, which is the super premium over-ear headphones. Now, with the exception of the AirPods Pro 2, most of the other AirPods are like 3 or 4 years old and they're well due an upgrade. But let's start first with the AirPods Max, Apple's incredibly high-end earphones that cost almost $500 a pound or 60,000 rupees in India, and these are much loved and also much criticized. They're loved for their incredible sound quality and iconic design and ease of use with an iPhone, but criticized for being heavy and having smaller battery than its competitors, having no 3.5mm audio port, and some idiosyncrasies like not being able to use them when charging. Frankly, if you ask me, the hardware is quite old as well, and in today's day, they're not worth the price given that they miss the H2 chip from the AirPods Pro that allows for all kinds of cool computational audio tricks that give us features like adaptive audio, conversation awareness, and superior noise cancellation. So, this year, reliable Apple analyst from Bloomberg, Mark Gurman, predicts that Apple is going to launch an AirPods Max 2, which won't be a new revolutionary design or anything, but it'll stick with the tried and tested formula with fixes for all of the user complaints. Now, this is not a bad thing. They're already great headphones, but they will add things like the USB-C port for charging, which is a no-brainer given that Apple's entire lineup is going in that direction. It's also expected to add the all-important H2 chip, just like the AirPods Pro, to add all of the missing features like conversation awareness so that when you start speaking, it automatically lowers the volume, then adaptive audio so that it blocks out loud sounds but lets the really important ones come through that could save your life, like car horns, and also improve the overall sound and noise cancellation quality with this computational audio. Now next, let's turn our attention to the regular AirPods. The last version of the AirPods was called the AirPods 3rd Gen, which people also call the AirPods 3. That launched in 2021. Designed a lot more like the AirPods Pro, they featured the force sensor buds and also the H1 chip for easy pairing and spatial audio. Now, if you ask me, these were never a great deal. For me, it was always worth paying the price difference for the AirPods Pro, and if you want to know why, watch my full video right here. The biggest missing feature, however, was active noise cancellation, and this is exactly the big feature upgrade that Apple has planned for this year. The AirPods 4 will feature active noise cancellation for the same price. This would likely also mean that these will now include silicone ear tips, which are quite critical to ensure good noise cancellation. Equally important, this will feature the H2 chip, which may not sound like a huge deal, but it actually is because it allows Apple to use all of its processing power to bring the same computational audio features like better sound quality and better Bluetooth to the AirPods regular. Now finally, let's turn our attention to the secret new model that we're hearing about, and rumors claim that this could be the AirPods Lite or the AirPods SE. This would be Apple's attempt to competing in the sub $100 or pound price range with a new entry-level pair of AirPods. Right now, the entry-level AirPods are the AirPods 2, which have the now very dated design with the long stems and the old hardware. Honestly, its sound quality is very okay and it misses out on all of the features of the latest AirPods, and honestly, they work fine for a section of people who just want AirPods no matter what, but they really aren't great bang for your buck. In addition to this, Apple's strategy for many years has been to try and give you a product that you can buy across a wide range of prices. It tends to use its SE branding for these products at one end of the price range. Look at the iPhone, for example. If you want to spend more than $1,000, you have the Pro iPhones. But if you want to stay below 1,000, there's the regular iPhones and the previous year's model. But then if you're on a budget and if you want an iPhone, then boom, there's the iPhone SE just below 500. The same lineup exists on the Apple Watch with the Watch SE on the low end and the Watch Ultra on the high end. The MacBooks have had the MacBook Pro on one end and the M1 MacBook Air, which is available at a super low price right now. And we're hearing that Apple might also introduce a MacBook SE later this year. And watch my full video if you want to know more of the details. So why not an AirPods SE? It would make a lot of sense. While we don't have a lot of other details at this point on what the features would be outside of the name and the $99 price tag, which by the way would make it the cheapest pair of AirPods Apple has ever sold, my guess is that it would get rid of the AirPods 2 from its lineup, slightly upgrade the AirPods 3 in terms of design and performance, and sell those at a $99 price. That's typical Apple strategy to take an older model, slightly update it, and call it the new SE. It did the exact same thing with the iPhone SE when it first launched, and also the Watch SE. So it would be pretty easy to imagine that they do it again. But what features would you like to see on a new AirPods SE? Let me know in the comments down below, and see you soon.